we're gonna record the Avanti today. But before we start flying, I want to tell you a nice tip, because Avanti doesn't want to take off really easily on the grass. And there is only one reason for that, is that the back landing gear struts are longer than the front one, and it taxis on the runway with nose down attitude. This way, you need really high speed to make the rotation. But bear in mind that if the Avanti is driving like that, the thrust vector is towards the ground. So it is pushing the front landing gear even lower. And the harder you go, the lower it goes. So it's really kind of, I think it's a design flaw. And to help it, all of my friends are taking off with full flaps, like almost vertical flaps. It helps just a little bit. But what I did a few days ago, just right after I received the jet, I took out these screws. I removed the leg from the main landing gear. And what I did, I have cut the bottom part of the leg by, I think, 8 millimeters. And luckily there are two more threaded holes for the lock nuts or screws, the ones that the spring is holding, the nut is holding the spring. And shortening, of course, I had to sand a little bit this plastic because it didn't fit, but this is not a big job. So you can see now I can place a finger between the wheel and the foam because the leg is shorter. And this small difference made such a huge difference in takeoff. It's unbelievable. Now, on the grass like this, the Avanti takes off after 10 meters. And the reason is not only because you don't need to make this hard rotation, because the attitude changed, and actually the wings are creating lift from the zero, from standstill, you know, when you accelerate, but also thrust vector of the air is pushing the airplane up. So it's, instead of compressing the front landing gear, it's actually decompressing the front landing gear. So very small modification, but changes great deal in takeoff easiness on the grass. So try it, it works, and it's very easy to do. All right, so we're flying 8S. I got this jet without drive, so because I have full shelf of drives, and I've put a 3 kilowatt drive in it, so quite strong. Yesterday I clocked almost 300 kilometers per hour with GPS, so very fast. So now this is a fast jet. It flies nice, and it's very enjoyable because it doesn't stall. It's very forgiving. So this is enough talking for the beginning, and we're gonna fly.
Amps, 2,776 watts.
Almost 3 kilo. Maybe the batteries got a little bit colder. Okay, let's try to go fast. Let's try the vertical climb. Nice. Very nice.
(272 kilometers per hour).
pushing too hard, the batteries are getting hot. I have to make one slow flyby because I cannot push these batteries so hard. Sweet.
2,164 milliamp hours. 27.9 volts. Flaps have high rates. 64 kilometers per hour, 56 kilometers per hour, 50 kilometers per hour, 45 kilometers per hour, 38 kilometers per hour.
That was nice.
Middle rates. High rates. 2,602 milliamp hours. 27.9 volts.
Battery is almost gone, so I have to fly it more gently. To land.
You're down.
I want you to have a look at the attitude of the plane now.
3,145 milliamp hours.
Now, because the main landing gear is shorter, the plane is riding nose up. This is what I always do in all of my jets. I make the main landing gear shorter than the front landing gear.
3,100.
She likes to talk. And this way, it always rides nose up, and this way it takes off super easily, and I don't need such a long runway. The same now. The grass is quite long, and it took off easily. So you can see that nose is up, and this way it wants to fly.